Gravel Bike California out of Calabasas today doing our first ride of the year. At the end of every month, we do a gravel ride in different parts around. This one starts out at Peddler's Fork, which is a great place for cyclists because it has coffee, a fully loaded restaurant, nice beer selection, and a bike shop. Today's ride takes us out in the Santa Monica Mountains, where we'll hit Upper Las Virgenes Open Space, Malibu Creek State Park, the MASH site, Red Rock Canyon, and a lot more. After fully caffeinating ourselves, we rolled out of Peddler's Fork and into the streets of Calabasas, pretty eager to hit some dirt after making our way into the hills. We turned up Crummer Road to get into Upper Las Virgenes Canyon open space. Although it was so soupy, it was hard to know where we were. Somehow, no one got lost making it up to Lasky Mesa. But as it got foggier, the ride got funkier. The Coaster Break Challenge is hosted by Atomic Cycles, where riders push these single-speed Goliaths up the hills. It was cool to see all these different bikes without having to put in the effort ourselves. Connecting onto East Las Virgenes Canyon Trail continues the fun descent. You've got to watch out for the occasional ruts, but you can easily shred down this section and be left behind quickly. After heading south 3 miles to get to the other side of the 101, we return to dirt on the always playful Las Virgenes Trail. At the beginning, you'll enjoy opening it up until you can't. Turning back onto single track, this dip looks scarier to your eyes than on your wheels. We all made it through following the basic tenet, what goes down may just possibly go back up. Of course, when a ride finds water, this group is more than happy to splash down. Drying ourselves off, we cross Mulholland onto the Grassland Trail, which takes you to the heart of Malibu Creek State Park. Merging onto Craig's Road, you follow the mild waterway with all this natural beauty around that's hard to ignore. Make sure to look up enough to follow the signs, but for sure, this creek crossing will get your attention. The next half mile single track is pure gravelly fun. It's free-flowing enough that you swing like a roller coaster. It's the most rugged part of the day, but perfectly rocky for a gravel bike. Just past all this shale, the space opens up where you instantly recognize you're at the filming location of the renowned sitcom MASH. There's still some relics that remain, along with others that have been updated. Either way, it's hard not to stop here for a break. After one last creek crossing, it's a short climb up crags out of the park, but one of the hardest hit portions you'll see from the 2018 Woolsey fire that burned almost 100,000 acres and destroyed over 1,600 structures. Crag squirts you out into the hidden community of Malibu Lake, which is spelled M-A-L-A-B-U. It's pretty, but you soon realize there isn't much of it, as you're slapped with a punchy climb to get out. After Alex was put on notice for being in the video too much, we had a couple of brief climbs as we headed eastward on Mulholland. While the payoff is a fun descent, stretches like these show the joy of gravel bikes that allow you to ride all types of dirt while zipping from one trail to the next. We rolled into the historic century-old King Gillette Ranch before turning to its back roads to ride some lesser-known dirt. Punching out onto Mulholland, we took a secret offshoot before getting back to dirt, getting onto Calabasas Peak Motorway. Red Rock Canyon is one of the most beautiful places you'll find here in Santa Monica Mountains. It's right off of Calabasas Peak and Old Topanga Road. The good news is you get to take it all in with a return to descending while having some fun to boot. It's easy to get your eyes drawn on the rock formations, But the redness right in the middle of this little-known canyon reminds me of that Matt Damon movie about Mars that I can't remember the name to. Avoiding a wild animal attack, we climbed Old Topanga to our last third segment of the day. We're finishing our ride up on the Summit to Summit trail. It connects Old Topanga to New Topanga, or New Topanga to Old Topanga, depending on which direction you're going. The segment is only 3 miles long, but after 40 miles and 4K plus feet of climbing, it was time to return back to Peddler's Fork for sustenance. Thanks for coming along on our Calabasas adventure. Subscribe and follow Gravel Bike California for more.